I'm starting this live stream from my couch today, hoping that we have the opportunity to move to the car. I've got a few apps running, 4 apps running. I took yesterday off from the live show, obviously, and I took it completely off from my normal work, which is rare because I usually, even on a Sunday, I typically find myself doing 2 or 3 deliveries for $20 or $25. Good morning, Steve. It's rare that I let a day go by where I don't do any gig work, like, at all. That's pretty infrequent. Because even on my off days, I'm willing to do 1 or 2. I mean, I went to the gym yesterday and everything, and I talked to you guys about doing deliveries to and from the gym, and I didn't even do that. Quit. Sorry, my Peyton's out over here doing something she shouldn't be doing. So I made no money yesterday, but man, I needed yesterday. Get back up here. I needed yesterday as a recovery day. I still have days where I struggle with the fact that I don't know, not that I get so much heat because I invite it, because I'm very vocal and I have apparently rather controversial opinions sometimes. So I understand that I bring a lot of this stuff on myself, but in my personal life, see, one of the reasons I started on the internet and I started on YouTube was because here I get an opportunity to do a live show and kind of thoroughly explain myself. And this is a long, I don't think I'm going to go long on the live today. I think this will be a relatively short live stream. But if I wanted to, I mean, I could do this all day. And there are people in my personal life, friends and family, you don't even have that opportunity usually to really explain. And so it turns out that people here, in my opinion, have a better idea of who I am than people who would supposedly know me personally and on a more deep level. And this is a sad reality of humanity that we're having to navigate really for the first time. It's rather unusual for just anybody and everybody to be able to basically broadcast themselves like this and get attention rather quickly. I mean, if something seriously interesting or important happened on my live stream, there's enough people watching right now that it would go viral if necessary. And that's hugely there's kind of an unbelievable reality if you really think about it. It's new to us in the social media age that any one of us has that potential. Man, so I'm just kind of all over the map here, and you're probably wondering, man, where's he even going with this? Because I didn't know I didn't even know where to start. I just have to slowly make my way through what I have to say here and hope that I hit all the points in a manner that makes sense. um, chronologically for you guys. So I'm explaining because I needed yesterday as an off day to kind of reload. I told you guys I needed to consume a lot of content. I was getting questions about the Israel-Palestine conflict, and I didn't even have much to say yet, frankly, because I know when I don't know something yet. And so what we did on the last live show on Tuesday was spend an hour or an hour and a half basically listening to just one person's opinion. I needed many opinions. I told y'all that. So in the last 48 hours, I've gathered opinions from Royce White, Professor Penn, Jason Whitlock, Ben Shapiro, Casey Neistat, his video, just simply titled Jew. Tucker Carlson, Vivek Ramaswamy, President Joe Biden. There's more. I mean that's just to list you several off the top of my head that were really religious leadership pastors of mine, people that I know. And I've also seen more. I've seen more about what's going on. I've actually laid my own eyes on the videos and and BLM, Black Lives Matter. See, even it's unbelievable that we live in a time where it's almost easier to figure out what you think about something when you're hearing noise from people that you know just have it wrong constantly. So when I saw this from Black Lives Matter, I hate to say it made it personal for me because these world events are a lot more personal for a lot more other people. But to some degree, it still made it personal for me what happened several years ago. And so I've kind of been ranting, or I ranted in one post on Facebook, and I've told y'all before, don't look me up on Facebook, but that's where that's where I make some statements that are a lot more rather personal. And I call people out by name on Facebook. I saw this tweet right here. I don't know who this is, but this is one of those verified blue check Twitter people. And there was a tweet 2.5 years ago that says, "I will never stop saying hashtag Black Lives Matter and may even get a shirt myself." 2 days ago, that same person, like, I don't know what they call this, quote references their own tweet from 2.5 years ago and says, "Fuck them. Maybe the right was right about Black Lives Matter." And it struck a chord with me because I was still in the university scene during George Floyd and during the um, latest Black Lives Matter effort. And so why would somebody like this say that? What did they do? What happened? Well, they've posted things like that. I'll read this in a second, and I'll show you this from Black Lives Matter Chicago. I stand with Palestine. What's up with that image? What does that image have to do with anything? This is not an image of Palestine. That's not representative of Palestine. That's representative of terrorists in Palestine. This right here, that's somebody suited up, dropping in, and they've attacked people in this fashion. They've attacked people doing that. So I told myself I wasn't going to yell today because I want to yell. So once again, Black Lives Matter are three words, right? That people can't seem to get past. Well, obviously we have to support Black Lives Matter because it's in the name. No, this stuff is more nuanced than that. That's been my argument the entire time. So, well, why wouldn't I stand with Palestine? There's a bunch of good people in Palestine, right? Look at the image, though. They chose that image on purpose. So what does this one say? This is part of a larger quote, but I think it was 4 or 5 slides in a row that they posted that were all kind of about this length in text. But this one kind of summarizes it. Black Lives Matter, quote, Black Lives Matter, grassroots stands in solidarity with our Palestinian family who are currently resisting 57 years of settler colonialism and apartheid as Black people continue to fight to end militarism and mass incarceration in our own communities. Let us stand with the resistance in Palestine as an attempt to tear down the gates of the world's largest open-air prison. As a radical Black organization grounded in abolitionist ideals, we see clear parallels between Black and Palestinian people. So this is why he says, fuck them. Maybe the right was right about Black Lives Matter. Maybe it's more about the content of what they say that they stand for than it is the three words, Black Lives Matter. So I posted on Facebook and I called somebody out by name because this is someone who ought to have known better. And several years ago, Allison's lost friends just like I have. And it's even worse in my opinion because Allison has lost the friendship of people that she knew well before me because of me. So I called this person out by name. I said, I wonder if insert their name wants to I wonder if XYZ wants to reopen the investigation. Sorry, now the apps are starting to pop off. I wonder if XYZ wants to reopen the investigation into whether or not Ryan Welty is racist. The amount of shit that I got, the amount of friends that I lost several years ago because these college-educated cucks couldn't wrap their minds around there being a difference between supporting Black people versus supporting an organization cleverly named to fool people. And then I said, honestly, and then y'all wonder why I was using the F word on Facebook. Fuck you. That's what I said. I'm gonna accept this double right here. Both pick up at Krispy Kreme, 4.7 miles down south toward the bank. And we can make a bank deposit. You know, it's a good day on the live stream, on the live show, when I'm making a bank deposit on a Thursday. That means I won at poker last night. Hopefully we can transition this thing into the car, because I've got more to say. I've got a lot more to say. Hope I don't lose y'all here. I should have used StreamYard today. I wasn't thinking. So you can almost learn where you stand on something if you just listen to like what the Satanists are saying. You can almost always just go the opposite way and know you're right. So I took in all these opinions yesterday that I value, and yeah, I mean, frankly, I know a lot more today than I did on Tuesday. And I needed yesterday off in order to kind of get my mind right. And I even napped during the day. I took a nap yesterday, and then I went out and I played poker like I talked about. I had an extraordinarily rare poker experience. I played like I normally do, but I was playing from the behind position several times. Meaning I was all in on a few hands, and I was losing when I went all in. And I ended up getting the cards at the very end that I needed in order to win. 2 or 3 different times. So I won several $100s. I won more yesterday playing poker than I possibly could have earned working. I wrote a song yesterday again. And this song is different. I'm titling this song "This Is Not Rover." talking about the pet sitting app Rover. The song title is "This Is Not Rover." I'll tell you what I think about it in a second.
Welcome to the Krispy Kreme. What can I get started for you?
Got your DoorDash for...
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, I've got 2 DoorDashes, but it's not showing me both names for some reason. One of them's Brandolyn Hayden.
Oh, yeah. Can you just go to the window, honey? We don't have the orders up. You know, our screen is broken on the orders. So if you just want to pull up to the window.
Okay, that's fine. I've got 2 of them. I've got these 2 names. Right? You just want to take the phone?
Can you pull up and tell me what the order is? Because our machine is down. So that's why I need to know what the order is.
What you mean pull up?
I mean, pull up on your screen what the order is.
One of them's a custom assorted dozen.
Okay, what's in that dozen?
It's not going to show me.
What app is that?
DoorDash.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't tell you.
I've got 2 different customers, though.
Okay.
So this is the other one.
Okay, let me take a picture of that. Okay, you don't have any questions.
And this is my other one.
Okay.
It's just, that's all it says is that.
Okay.
It appears these people purchased an assorted dozen donuts, both of them, and they're just going to be getting classic, 12 classic donuts because the system's down. Anyway, part of my day off yesterday, I wrote a new song, and it's the first song that I don't know if I like it or not. All my other songs, I complete them, and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with this. This one, I'm like, I don't know if this is really good or not good. I can't even tell. It's weird. Another piece of news on the errand boy front is Pedro shared. Jody, I hope you're still listening. Pedro shared the coming in hot video, so the views are up a little bit. I think the coming in hot video has passed red in views. I think it's about to pass fake job in views.
So one of them got the assorted dozen.
It passed fudge the numbers in views.
There you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's the first one.
So they're just classic donuts?
Yeah, we weren't sure what to do, so we just put the classic instead.
Okay. Shoot. Hello? 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 Dang, I've sat here like knocked on the window and nobody coming. Hello? Can you tell them I see the 12 for this person right here? So they gave me a dozen classic donuts because they didn't know which ones to choose, but now I can see it. If they want to if they want to remake it, I can give this back to you and they'll get the right donuts. It's a disaster for $9.50.
What is it? Do you mind if I hold it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
They've got my phone in there and I just heard the Grubhub notification go off. So I might have just lost a banger right there. We'll never know. We will never know what that was. Bobby said all this for 2 ungrateful customers. You don't know that, Bobby. You don't know that. Gigi said the holes aren't right on these donuts.
Thank you for choosing Krispy Kreme. What can I get for you?
My Grubhub offer's gone. All right, thank you. Hey, that customer will have no idea what went into getting them the correct 12 donuts. But you know what? Sometimes we just try to do the right thing as people. Right? Not everything has to be profitable. Sometimes you just do the right thing. Do it correctly. Or sometimes you can't even do it correctly. Like this other customer, there's nothing I can do about that. But I did the best that I could possibly do. So another thing I've been thinking is that we have all these disagreements that we have in the United States. We have more in common with one another than we do with outside enemies. And I think it's really important that a lot of people learn that really quick. Because in general, we here in the West have a lot right that people otherwise don't. I've done some reading and some listening to what these terrorist organizations have to say. And I talk about it a lot on the channel, kind of in a halfway joking way, but also not really joking, but halfway joking about how many people out here are suicidal. And there's no joke about it. These terrorist organizations are suicidal. They really don't care to live. Either that or they're just talking a bunch of crap. But what they say is, I think we should take them at face value. My opinion is there are some circumstances where we shouldn't even let these people act before we act. A lot of people would say, well, people are allowed to have different opinions and different thoughts and different belief systems, which is true. You know, don't go hurt somebody else until they've actually proven that they're a threat and hurt somebody. And, this reactive agenda. Let's react to their criminality after they do it, not after they threaten it. And that's dangerous in my opinion. See, I think I've looked at some of the statements that the terrorist organization states willingly and openly and proudly, like they've got it figured out, and just the statement on face value. If I knew I could get away with it, if somebody was standing right in front of me from a terrorist organization before they actually hurt anybody, but they just vocalized the opinion, they just flat out say, hey, we should kill babies. I would like to kill that person on the spot before they do it. That's just me. And I swear to God, I won't lose a minute's sleep over it. I swear to God. So, at least here in the West, and I have a lot of disagreements with people, and we talk about them on the channel a lot. But we're a lot less lost. We're a lot less lost as a people than these people are. I've also talked in a halfway joking manner, but once again, I don't even know if I'm joking anymore about how I don't know if some of these people are even real. I don't know if some of these people are even real people. I don't know if some of these people are walking around amongst us and they're bots. I don't know if they're bots. I don't know if they're aliens. I don't know if they're just straight up demons. And they look like humans and everything, and they bleed, and they cry and they sleep. And they do everything like a human would do it, But I'm not even sure if some of these people are even real. Okay. This one's going to the customer that is getting the wrong donuts. I wanted to thoroughly explain what happened there with the donuts. They're going to be seeking a refund. And I told them there's not really much I can do. They were super understanding with me because I was being very professional about that. But You know, all I told them was if they reach out to me, I'll back them up on it and confirm their side of the story with DoorDash. Bobby said Welty's going to make $9 in 40 minutes and a 1 star as a prize. I feel good about myself. No, they're not going to give me 1 star. That went over really well back there. My GPS is wrong. My GPS wants me to go on the main road back here. And there's a way to avoid that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back here. Instead, we're going to save time and mileage on this deal. So I did kind of want to get to a point in today's live where we can sort of move past the whole conversation. I'm not really move past it as much as just be able to exist in a similar way while still acknowledging what's going on, but you know, not feeling bad about still enjoying my life some and trying to be happy, trying to wake up and get the most out of my day, even though terrible things are going on. I don't want to feel bad about talking to y'all about goofy stuff and eating cuck sandwiches and talking about sports and so we're going to continue to we're going to continue to do the live show from here like we would have 2 weeks ago. How do you know I should probably do this. Yeah, this will allow me to go to the bank too. $10, 8.3 miles back up toward another good hot spot. That's not terrible. How do I know on that last one? I saw one of them was a no tipper. How do you know which one was which? Is there a way? Did anyone hit the jackpot last night? No. No, I won $465 without the jackpot even being hit. So that's going to be that jackpot's going to be over $3,000 next week. And Tim, listen, I don't know if you know, but his game is not 1-3 anymore. Small blind, big blind. You're going next week? Okay, I'll try to go, but I'll have to leave early. What was I about to say? Oh, it's no longer a 1-3 game. It's a 1-2-5. Small blind $1, big blind $2, and then everybody's got to put in at least $5 to see the flop. I think that's partly why the straight flush is not being hit, because it's more expensive to see the flop now, and that little raisin he uses that used to be $6, if you know what I'm talking about, that little figurine, that's now worth $10. So now we don't see the straight flush as much, because now it's basically every hand's $10 now instead of $3. Oh, I'm going the wrong darn way. Oh, man. I'm going the wrong way, and I'm running red lights. I'm trying to deposit this money before I go pick up the next DoorDash without getting a contract violation. Giggity said, "What's the jackpot?" So this cash, I play cash game poker. I don't play tournaments really at all. I don't think I've ever played a tournament. Anyway, we play these cash games, and slowly out of every pot during the night, they pull out $1 here, $2 there, and build up a jackpot for if anybody hits a straight flush or better. And if you hit the straight flush, you get this, you get this big jackpot, and it builds up for weeks and weeks and weeks. It just slowly builds up. So the jackpot's going to be over $3,000 now. Nobody's hit it yet. Tony says, "Ryan, I hear where you stand spiritually and morally. Thank you for helping me have someone to relate to on that. We definitely also need to continue to shine his light in the darkness, and we shouldn't feel guilty about having blessings we can enjoy." Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's isn't it kind of unbelievable? On one hand, you got people having the worst days of their life or the final days of their life. And then on another hand, we got babies being born, and we're having the time of our life. And what's up, Mike? Like, I've thought about this before. Somebody's worst day is somebody else's best day. It's kind of amazing. I don't have much time to sit here at the bank, man. Let me put my earnings up in here too. Gigby asks, how do you qualify though? Is it a league? No. No, the way the jackpot works is if you're at the table, let's say it's $3,000. Whoever hits the straight flush is going to get $1,500. The other $1,500 is going to be split among the other people at the table evenly, just for being there when it happened. And then it's pretty standard that the dealer gets tipped 10%. New hat. Now I got this hat about 2 months ago. No, 1 month ago. Roy said, what are we adding to the convo? You might need to back it up a little bit. You might need to start from the beginning. Tony said, whenever I'm feeling the burden of sadness regarding the taking of innocent life, I feel the prompting to pray, and that's the most powerful thing we can do for anyone anyway. And what side do I play on? This is a live game. Yeah, I play live poker. House game. Yeah, house game. Dude, if I lose this order, I'm going to be pissed. Roy said, I'm late. Repeat it. No. I said that I kind of said the stuff that I said this morning as a way of kind of moving past it.
How much did you give me?
$400.
All right. And what did you want to do, sir, with it?
Deposit it into the checking, please.
Okay. Well, also we do have a promotion going on now. We know that a lot of people want to go ahead and do Christmas shopping and all that. But you can get a small personal loan and stuff with it.
I don't have time. I don't do that stuff. Appreciate it.
Okay. No problem.
We debt free over here.
All right, I'm sending out your receipts for you, okay?
Appreciate it. I mean, you saw the checking account, man. I don't need a small personal loan.
Again,
You saw the checking account, right?
I put it in the check-in, yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Have a good one. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asswipe. Here, how can I show y'all without giving my information away? I can show you this little corner right here. There's $6,200 in the checking account after that 400 was put in. Like I need some kind of personal loan for Christmas. Relax, buddy. Relax. Y'all, I have to drop the order. It took too long. Golly. I got to drop it. Look. Pick up by 11:41. It's 11:50. Hold on. Hold on. It depends if I slam the gas right here. Move out of my way, people. Move out of my way. Let's go. Let's go. Crap. Nope, it's too late. Damn. Damn. Damn, dude. I'm not taking a contract violation. I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid that you can just sit here and drop the order now, so I'm going to drop it. This will drop my completion rate to 93. Pedro said that checking account balance is too high. I'm taking this instead just to get me back up the interstate. So we're going to make $6.25 instead of $10. Frick. Frick. And we have to go to the Finocchio Panera Bread. This will work. We'll pair it with the DoorDash stack, $7.25. Also back up the interstate. We'll just make 2 different pickups right here. Yeah, I think it's stupid that you can just do that. If you're 10 minutes late, it's a contract violation, but if you're 11 minutes late and then you drop the order, it's not. That's... You want to talk about a glitch. That's a glitch in my opinion. Whatever. Anyway. Too much money in the checking account. What happens if something happens? Pedro, what happens if I want to make a YouTube video where I go into this Finocchio Panera Bread and offer him $5,000 cash? Where am I going to get that $5,000 if it's not sitting in my checking account? How do you think I did that? Giggity said, can you spot a 20? Giggity said, get a small personal loan, duh. That's good, that's good. Dude, I've never heard them do that. I've never had my bank through the freaking drive-through offer me a personal loan like that. Uh-oh. It's DoorDash. That's not good. Should we take it? I think we have to take it, don't we? Hello?
Hi, I'm wanting to add another burger to my order. Do you know how to do that?
Can I add another burger to your order? Who is this?
I'm sorry. I ordered from Five Guys, and when I went to click help, your number came up. So I'm guessing you're my DoorDasher.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Okay. I think it's under my name, Janae Zach.
Okay.
I ordered from Five Guys, and so it says I have like still 13 minutes left, and I'm like trying to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't have the power to do that, but
Okay.
Here, let me. Somebody, hey, give me a sec. Somebody tell me in the chat how to do this. I've got some people.
Okay.
I've got some people that can help me tell you what to do here.
Okay, great.
Hey, chat, how does she add a burger to her order? Somebody said you have to contact support. They will tell you you have to make a new order.
Okay, great. All right, I may just have to cancel the order and make it again then.
I understand. I apologize that I wish that I could do that like that.
That's okay.
Okay.
No, I know. I'm sure it happens all the time. All right, I'll see what I can do.
All righty. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Appreciate you, Tony. I thought that was the answer, but Tony said she could ask for a burger loan. See you, Loan Dash. Have a good one. Yeah, they're going to give me half pay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Let's see what the half pay on that thing was. Oh, it hasn't showed up yet. I'll show y'all what the half pay was in a bit. Let me hop in here to the Finocchio Panera Bread. Y'all, the canceling the Cracker Barrel order ended up being a blessing because we're getting half pay on the Five Guy order. We just picked up the Grubhub, and then look at this offer I just got while I was standing in there. Another 10.05 to go back up the interstate. So we're still going to do a double right here. Now, does this count as a triple? I wonder what Bud Soda would say about this one here. Pedro said not worth the time. What, to take a phone call for the half pay? Pedro, I drove no miles for that. And I got... I'm getting $3.75 or $4. Let me see if they can show me what that is yet. And then we'll pop over to our second pickup. No, I still don't see it in my earnings tab. I'm gonna have to make sure that I find that later. Y'all don't let me forget that when we end the live stream today. Say, hey, don't forget, DoorDash owes you money. Go make sure they paid it to you. Pedro says only other option would have been to order a burger yourself, pay for it, and have her pay you back. She probably would have left you a good tip. Pedro, that ran through my mind, but I've had people tell me before. See, I've done little things like that before, and people are like, "That's a violation of the terms of service. You can't do that." And to be honest with you, I don't mind the half pay. So when she seemed like that was totally fine for her, she was like, hey, I have no problem canceling. All right, go ahead and do that then, because that works for me too. Couple free bucks. It makes me a free agent on the app again. That's how I qualified for this $10 pickup. That's probably the best possible outcome. What's up, Kelly Drake? Tony said, I think she had time to cancel without penalty. So who pays me then? Tony, are you saying that I'm not going to get half pay? Is that why it's not showing up yet? That would be something if I don't get the half pay. If I don't get the half pay, it's not a big deal, because this pickup right here ended up being better anyway. Did you arrive to the restaurant? No. No. Not even close. Tony says I won't be paid. She won't get charged. Well, that's not a bad resolution either, because, you know, I'm for the people. And if she saves some money and got the correct order and I make a little bit more money as a result, that's a win-win. Right now I'm trying to figure out which delivery I should make first. Probably Grubhub. Actually, let's do DoorDash first. Yeah. 6 in one, half a dozen in the other. But I think personally, selfishly, doing the DoorDash first works out a little better for me. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, Tony, I think you're right. I'm not getting paid for that. I've looked in the earnings tab twice and it's not there yet. So Giggity said, show me your poker face when holding pocket aces. Now, see, it's only weird when you ask me to show me my poker face. A lot of it is like, I don't even necessarily have a poker face. I just constantly throughout the game look like I'm preoccupied with something else. So he's got TVs in there, like I've I'm always just watching. Like last night, we were watching the baseball games. So no matter what hand I look down at, I just like kind of look at it and then I look back up and start watching TV again, or text Allison or something like that to kind of make it easier on me to not even need a poker face. Kind of look like I'm up to something else. My mind's elsewhere. But I play with the same people over and over and over. These people know I'm a hell of a poker player. So it's not even like it matters anyway. I'm also a notorious slow play player. I'll be sitting on a massive hand and I'll just be checking that thing. And they know that. I like to reel people in. I like to let them bet into me. And once they finally put a little bit too much in, that's when I go, bam, all in, make the call right now. You doing this or not? Because now, no matter what, I've got you in here for 50 or 60 bucks. So at a minimum, I've made a little bit of money right here. So are we going to do this or not? That's the question. Giggity said, I keep a constant look of confusion. Bewilderment. You be out there looking like Lovey Smith all the time. Golly, that dude would always be on the Chicago Bears sideline looking like he didn't know what the hell. He looked like he didn't even know where he was. Trying to head coach a football game looking like he doesn't even know what. He don't even know what sport he's even involved in. Tony said, looking like Russell Wilson. Yeah, dude. No, Lovey Smith is the perfect example of that. I'm telling you. And see, I grew up on Lovey Smith. Lovey Smith was the guy when I was little. And I used to think, man, why does he look like he's so lost? He looks like he just randomly found himself on the sideline and he's trying to find his way back home. And he forgets which way he walked in. He's like, where can I get out the same way I came in? Where's the exit? Giggity said, looking like Biden at a press conference. Yeah, that's another good one. Wow, Jody, I did not know that. That's awful. The kids have been calling her Vivi. Yeah, I called her VI in one of my comments. I didn't really know. I was like, should I just put V? Should I put VI? Okay. Got another 1.5 miles to the next drop off. Giggity said, I gotta get rid of some morning coffee. And Tony said, tire repaired. I'm at 0 for the day, can make it to 800 in the next, cannot make it to 800 in the next 12 to 16 hours. Oh, Giggity, I got you. I was trying to figure out what you meant by that. Oh, Mike Dorman's here. Did your DoorDash market make changes in the Brandon area? We now have hourly, and if you can complete 5 in a row, you get $8 an order. I haven't seen that. That's interesting to think about, though. I would just be fearful that on that 5th one, they're going to send you out into the middle of nowhere. You're going to have to do it to get your $40. Wow. What do we think, chat? $16, less than 4 miles, 2 different shop and pays, 14 total items. No, that's a no, right? 9 items at Dollar General. I think we're declining that, right? Anybody? If nobody says anything, I'm declining it. Yeah. not good enough. Giggity said decline. Yeah, that's what. At first I thought this is pretty good, but then Tony said decline too. Yeah, I was thinking 14 total items is going to take a minute. 2 different spots is going to take a minute. And y'all know I don't like doing shopping pays when I'm live. Mike said Dollar General's garbage. That is so true. That's when I finally realized, like, wait a second. 9 items at Dollar General. The odds of me being able to actually locate all of those, very slim. I'm all the time doing Dollar General shopping pays, and I have to ask for substitutions constantly. Okay, so let me update our earnings again. Oh man, this German Shepherd's acting up. No, that's not a. Yeah, that is a German Shepherd. The German Shepherd was trying to pull away from his leash. Every once in a while, I wonder if, especially right here, this neighborhood right here is where we got Peyton from. So every once in a while, I see a German Shepherd out here, and I'm like, that could literally be Peyton's brother or sister. What's up, Victory Lap? Long time no see. How you been? Tony said, come to think about it, with Viviana's name, my Spanish side says it differently than my wife does. I think I should go to Taco Bell and try and feed myself on $3. I've been doing more and more of the potato taco because it's only $1. Tony said, Ryan going vegan? Now I'll probably get one potato taco and one of the chicken burritos. Come on, Tony, I'm not Nugs. This is not Nugs channel. If you ever see me just randomly pull the computer off the dashboard like that, that means there's a cop coming. Oh, shoot, buddy boy. Dang. Couldn't let me go right there, brother. Did I watch Nug's new video? Huh? I'm going to have to go look at it. Hold up.
I wasn't talking about my take your order.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Did y'all get rid of one of those chicken burritos?
You want the chicken enchilada burrito, or you want the grilled chicken burrito?
Yeah, I want that enchilada one if you still got it. And one of the potato tacos, soft tacos.
Okay.
That's gonna be it for me with some
Would you like any sauce on today?
Fire, please.
Okay, would you like to round that up to $4 support our college students on the day?
To support the college students?
It helps anybody in college.
No, thank you.
$3.27.
Don't think I'm a jerk. By the way, the other day I donated a whole $1 to Arby's, whatever Arby's initiative is. Thank you. You too. Yeah, see what you got to realize about that kind of stuff right there. They've already written a check. They've already written the check. They've already committed to some sort of donation. So when they ask you, hey, do you want to round up to donate to XYZ? It's already been donated. What they're really doing is trying to recoup their money from you. And still get the tax break. So when you round up, if I round up that 73 cents right there, and I just give them 73 cents extra, that's a 73-cent tax break for them, not for me now. Kind of stuff is goofy to me, man. Goofy. Next order, $6.25, 4.7 miles. I was about to go home, but I decided maybe we can run it for another 2 or 3 deliveries. What's up, Blake? Victory Lap says got deactivated because of an enhanced background check. Huh. Oh, I remember what Arby's was doing the other day. They were asking for $1 for school lunches. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. We can do that. Jody said, yes, please stay live. Okay, I got you, Jody. I'll stay live for Jody because she was upset that I wasn't live yesterday. And I texted Jody. I said, man, I've been down. I've been down lately. All this stuff that's a burden on me. And then, you know, if you speak any type of truth into the culture, you're going to get villainized. Like I was talking about earlier. Oh my God, Ryan, you don't support looting and rioting in the streets over a death that was at least partially an overdose? Oh my God, you're a racist. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I told y'all I wasn't going to yell today. I just don't have any more patience for the bullshit. These people are late to the party, man. But hey, better late than never. Better late than never. But and if you don't have context because you've just come in, if you don't have the context, so this tweet right here that I showed y'all earlier. Oh man, 2.5 years later, maybe the right was right about Black Lives Matter. This right here is growth, man. At least one person out there, who is that again? Adam? Who's Adam? No, David. Excuse me, Dave. I don't know why I thought it was Adam. David. At least David is like a little bit honest. Chris said, "What did I miss? Why are you yelling?" Chris, just because I'm like, I'm tired of even yesterday, even the little things. Just like, I'm just tired of it. Like yesterday, after Pedro shared the Coming in Hot music video, and there's a line in Coming in Hot talking about, I don't use the glitch because I'm not a cheater. I don't need the glitch because I'm not a cheater. And somebody that obviously don't know me comments, I'm calling BS. There's no way you don't use the glitch. Fuck you. Fuck you after all this. Fuck you. Look into me before you talk. I'm tired of that, man. I responded a little bit more nicely. Directly to the person. I didn't say F you. Even though that's what I was thinking. But let me show you this. Look at that. LMAO. Bullshit, you don't use the glitch. What did I say? I said Vartan. I don't know how you say that. I don't know how you say that name. Vartan. There's no dishonesty here. There is no price on my sacred honor. That's That's a nice way of saying F you. Tony said they'll never know Ryan unless they get an FBI subpoena. No, they'll know me if they put the time in, man. The amount of people that are out here ready to tell somebody that they're a bad person without knowing a singular thing about them? What is up with that? Where do these people come from? I want to know what kind of standard these people hold themselves to. I mean, come on now. Well, he's on YouTube and he's a DoorDasher there, so he has to use the glitch. There can't possibly be something more important to this guy's life other than the fact that he's a DoorDasher. Hello?
Hello, this is the National Police and Trooper Association. We're calling everyone to let them know the new drive is underway. Like always, your support will go to representing the needs of law enforcement officers, whether that be for better equipment, more staff, or fair wage. We also believe that the family of fallen officers should receive assistance. So if we send you out an envelope, can we count on your non-tax deductible support? And remember, these men and women put their lives on the line to make our community safer every day. Will you help? Hello?
Hello? Man, at least get me a real person when you do that. Don't have me talking to a robot. Dang. Y'all, look what Pedro just sent me. Dude, I need to figure out how old this is. When did Pizza Hut make this? Chris said, I guess you don't back the blue. I back the blue most of the time, but I'm not gonna back the blue blindly with absolute, absolutely. Not until I know that, well, see if they ever want to do something like go door to door and force the vaccine on people, and force you to do it. It's the law enforcement that's going to be doing that. And to be honest with you, I don't have complete confidence that they're not going to do it. I hope that our people are strong enough to resist. But these are people who are trained to follow directions and to follow a chain of command. I hope they wouldn't do that. We'll see. Chris says, you seem like a defund the police type of guy. I think Chris is just trying to get me to yell again. I think Chris just likes seeing me worked up. Not today, Chris. Not today. Good try, though. I already told myself, I'm mad at myself because I told myself I wasn't going to yell. And then I yelled once. So I'm not going to yell again.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
What did Pedro send me? Oh, he just sent me a picture of this. It's a Pizza Hut delivery ad that has got coming in hot written on the hot bag. Tony said, Chris is trying to get Dasher Benj's attention by making you, or by making Welty cuss loudly enough he can hear it from his retreat. Jody, it's a Pizza Hut ad of a delivery guy with a hot bag that says "coming in hot" on the delivery bag. I mean, they could have at least paid me to be the little actor right there, right? They could have paid Welty to hold that little bag out. See, I can do it too, bro. I can do that. I don't have that little crappy mustache he's got, but... And that you're also never going to see me do that without a hat. See, that's the other thing. If Pizza Hut wants to do a little sponsorship deal with me, hey, I'll pose in your pictures, but I'm going to be wearing a little black hat, though. I'm actually going to accept this just to go home. This takes me right back to my neighborhood, 425 for 3.9 miles. I might as well, just so I don't kill a bunch of time. I told y'all I'm not trying to stay out very late today. So this will be the last one. What's up, Esteban? Esteban, don't get mad at me. I've been my language has been a little bit foul today. I got worked up. Steve said, how did the Rover meet? Oh, yeah. So that ended up getting canceled, Steve. I never even met Big Al. 2 or 3 hours before they were supposed to be at my house, I got a text talking about we found somebody else. And I was like, okay, good for you. Y'all have a good one. Don't you just love when that happens, Steve? Jody says you didn't get glasses. Yeah, I'm still needing to go find a new pair. It's funny, the last day that I bought a pair of sunglasses, I was with Esteban that day. I don't know if Esteban's still listening, but that was the day we went and watched a movie and then we played some basketball. Tony said, little did they know that they just made the biggest mistake of Big Al's life. How could you not let Welty be his caretaker? I mean, come on, man. What happened to the shades? Finally, they just gave out and they broke all the way. So now, at this point, I need to find another gas station with white sunglasses like that. And I know people are like, dude, you can just buy them online. Like, buy the same exact pair online. I don't want to do that. I want my sunglasses to be bought at a gas station. Specifically. Huh. Change of plans. 1041, 3.8 miles. I'm going to take that. Dang, I've been a bad boy today. We're going to let go of this one too. Sorry, DoorDash. Unassigning this order will lower your completion rate to 92%. RIP DoorDash. I can't turn down a $10 Grubhub like that. Can y'all hear this conversation taking place outside of my car?
Most of the time. That might be. Yeah. Well, surely they've got a lot of those. Okay. Okay. All right.
Could y'all hear that? Have I ever heard the song by ZZ Top, Cheap Sunglasses? No, I have not. I'll look it up, though. Giggity said the loss of Benj and the glasses is too much to bear. Tony said Matthew just canceled his lift on me. He must have heard Welty on the phone. Oh. KG Veteran said, your channel is god awful. What's really funny about that is that you can't comment on these live streams unless you're subscribed. Joke's on you, buddy. Jody said, I just thought my car broke down. Oh, bummer. Tony said, at least it's God with a lowercase g awful. All right, well, at least we'll put ourselves over $40 with this delivery. I don't know if I count as a full-time gig worker this week. I'm not going to make, I'm not making very much money at all. Part-time rapper, part-time poker player this week. Jody said Ryan does not pay attention to that, or he would not have went off the rail. Pay attention to what? Victory Lap said, somebody said poker? Yeah, Wednesday nights are my poker night if I play. I don't play any other day other than that. And I had a good night. Giggity said, I look forward to the time my comments get lost in the stream of chats while it's on slow-mo. I don't know. We might have a day like that eventually. I've got to have some sort of rigged comment section to where the people that were subscribed the longest, their comments somehow stay to where I can see it. Or some sort of like, I don't know, there's got to be a way to do that. Tony said, Ryan, do you think your next upgrade for the channel is a new mic? I've got a mic and I haven't used it yet. I asked for a mic for Christmas last year and I got it and I've never used it. but I want to. Oh, buddy. If you're going, then I'm going. I was going to stop at that light, but this big truck right here was going through, and I was like, man. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. If you go, I go. Tony said he was running cover for you. Yeah, exactly. He must have a heavy load or something and shouldn't be hitting his brakes. Because that was definitely a red light. Did anyone do the $1 billion lottery? No, a lot of the guys at poker last night were talking about that, but I don't do that stuff. I don't play lottery like that. I'll do scratch-offs every once in a while. But I don't want to win. I don't want to win that much money. The most I would want to win on like pure luck would probably be like $99,000 probably. I don't think I would want to win 100,000 or more just on random luck. What's up, Nick? How's my world today? I kind of got some frustration out earlier. So I think I'm finally back to kind of being me a little bit and being back to where I need to be. Brandon said, this cuck is still alive? Who? Talking about me? Giggity says, Welty doesn't gamble, he plays poker. Well, yeah. 3 weekends from now or whatever, 2 weekends from now, something like that. I think 3 weekends from now, I think it is. Whatever the first weekend of November is, I'll be out there gambling, playing some roulette and some blackjack. I'll probably be doing some sports betting that weekend because I haven't sports bet in a really long time. And I looked at the games that weekend, and it's going to be an awesome sports weekend. There's NBA basketball, there's college football, and there's NFL football that whole weekend. There's 2 different Hornets games. So I think I'm just going to spend a lot of time kicked up in the sports book. Brandon said, the next time I hear the word gamble on this channel, it better be the casino video we were promised months ago. Do better, Welty. I didn't promise it would come months ago. I promised months ago that it would come. There's a difference there. And now I've told you I've got an end date now. That video will be posted by the end of October. And that's a promise. Because it has to be. Because we're running kind of a 2.0. Yeah, I mean, maybe I would like to win a lottery or something like that after I'm already a millionaire. But I don't really want anything for free before. Like, I don't want anything easy before I've actually accomplished my mission and my goal. I would hate for it. I would hate for it just happen easily and for me to just wake up and all of a sudden like somebody else basically just handed me $1 million. You know, like I won't feel good about that. I want my come up story to be one of like, hey, no, like literally anybody can do this. Literally anybody can do what I did. You don't have to have it handed to you in life. So I feel like if I won the lottery, the whole freaking world would be robbed. It would hurt. It would hurt the whole world. Nick said, Mom always said, don't turn down free food, clothes, or money. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I would turn it down because I would accept it. I would accept it because I don't think it would have come to me if it weren't God's plan, but I'm saying like selfishly, I wouldn't be super stoked about it. Personally, like deep down, I'd be like, that's kind of cheap. It would rob me of my manhood a little bit. That's why I don't understand these trust fund kids. It's like, man, are they really happy? I could not be super happy that way. Jody says, I do not believe anything you say. Okay. Brandon said, "Earn not given." That's a LeBron James phrase. Tony said, Ryan, if somebody gave you 1 million and you still wanted to earn your way, you could just pass that million to someone else. Yeah, or I could just like put it away and say that I don't get it. I don't get access to it until I've still become a millionaire from nothing. And that's like an extra incentive. You don't get it until you prove that you could have done it without it. Tony said, my kids would ask not to be in the trust because it's only debt right now. But it won't stay that way. That's right. Well, I still ended up giving y'all 2.5 hours today, even though I thought I might only go live for like an hour today, but slowly the longer we went, the better I started feeling. This is often a helpful time for me. It's a somewhat therapeutic. But what I'd like to do next is go inside, and I wrote the song This Is Not Rover last night, but I haven't recorded it yet. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to go inside and record it and work on the edit. Jody said, what if they handed you 900,000? Yeah, like I said, I would take it, but the most that I would... And I also understand the argument of like, well, how lucky is it? Like, to some extent, it's not pure luck because you had to make the judgment call to go buy the lottery ticket and you had to front the investment. And so it's not complete luck. I do understand that. Because like, would I call it pure luck if I go to Atlantic City and win $5,000 in 3 weekends? Not really, because that would be a series of money management decisions that got me to that point. I just don't want my $1 million journey to be something that happens in a, with a massive jump just out of nowhere. Like my rise to where I'm at right now at a 250-ish. I would guess we're probably worth 250. My rise, and actually from the negatives, because I was in debt just a couple years ago. My rise from a negative net worth to 250 has been very steady. And if I would have gone from like a $40,000 net worth to like $1.5 million overnight because of a lottery ticket, you did like that wouldn't have taught me anything. Wouldn't have taught me anything at all. So what's today's total so far? Yeah, I made 42.46 on the live stream, and I'm gonna call it quits. So y'all have a good rest of the day. Trying to think tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow too. I know Jody wants me to go live tomorrow, so I'll go live. I will see you then on Welty.